keep that. Rachel.
I laid them out so nicely.
I destroy things.
Sure. Hello, I'm Jen.
My name's Rachel.
Welcome to our channel. We are Whiskey Geeks.
Not whiskey snobs.
So if you like all things whiskey,
And you're not a snob.
subscribe! We've got some blind tastings today.
Yay.
From David.
So David has been into the shop and he sent us these samples independently.
Amazing.
Two
Thank
different
you very
journeys.
much.
Or not really, he didn't make the first journey.
The whiskey made the second
Yeah,
journey.
the postman made the
Oh well,
first journey. Which
probably
were,
several postmen.
yeah, probably.
Or
probably.
ladies.
Sorry, post people.
Post people.
And yes, we've been looking forward to trying these for ages. There's 8 samples. So we keep getting
So
to the
join
end.
us on this.
Yeah. We've started, this is our first sampling. We keep remembering to do it and then it's like we've already tried, so we're not doing another 8. But anyway, yes.
But now
We've
8,
got
so
8 to begin with. It's always good.
number 1.
So number
Get
1.
started, number 1.
Lemony.
Coffee.
Coffee!
That smells like a green to me.
Grain, yeah, definitely. Thin.
Caramel and no, like I think it looks quite oily, but caramelly coffee.
Caramelised pineapple.
Oh, there's pineapple.
I'm
yeah,
getting that much more fresh than you, I think.
Yeah, no, I've got like all down low. This is really bad. What did I? Oh my god! I will cut this bit out. My makeup brush has started to smell like this. You don't wash
Don't
it.
cut that out.
It's a wee bit like, do you know when jam gets a bit old and it starts to smell a bit like alcoholic coffee? I was like,
Again, I've never had jam.
I think I need to wash this.
I don't think I've ever had jam for that long.
All my family have had jam.
If you've got family heirlooms of jam, you've
Yeah.
passed down.
See, it does run in the family. The
Yeah.
old mouldy fruit.
older bottles of whiskey. No, I've got a 20-year-old jam.
That smells nice though.
It smells quite high alcohol, I think.
Yeah, I think you're
Quite
right.
spicy. But
not spicy. I know what you mean, like high alcohol.
Spice,
When you
yeah.
say spicy, you mean like strong.
yeah, I don't
not
mean like cinnamony spice.
Yeah, no, I.
But I do get actually caramelised pineapple and cinnamon.
And there's a high up bit in there as well that I often associate with a Manachmore.
Yes, I get that. Yeah.
Like the tropically fine spicy dust.
fine spicy dust. Slange.
Slange.
That is so thick.
There's lots to it.
It's really thick and creamy.
It does feel like high alcohol.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to try it with water because it feels like it's quite close together.
Just one.
Yeah.
Oh, 1, 2.
For
Are
2,
you
'cause it does
blobbing more?
feel quite strong.
It's quite oily
that's
as well. It's quite-
already got more lemony, like you said, lemony. Lemon icing.
Really icing. Yep, really like that one so far. That's delicious.
It's kind of lost the coffee-ness.
Sorry, I just went great and drunk it.
Oranges and lemons.
More alcoholic.
So the bells of some clemens.
Lovely. Really good. Older cash strength grain. I don't know if it's a grain though.
No, I feel like it's more powerful than a grain. The smell was like a grain, but now I feel like it's not. I think it's a single malt now. Really nice and really powerful.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
either really strong. It's something like a Manachmore, or possibly even it's not got the Glentalkers like that line
Glentalkers is
through the
bitter.
Glentalkers. Oh, that's
For
maybe,
me,
yeah, that
it's
makes
not
sense.
got a
That makes
bitter.
sense why I like it. It's got the weightiness, I think, of a Glentalkers for me. But yeah, or I'm wondering if that is something because it's so intense. Could it be something from in a smaller cask or from
Yeah.
a hotter climate, like a quarter cask or
Yeah.
an octave cask, or something from a hot place?
It's so full and thick. I don't know why I don't think it's from a hot place. I don't know.
Because it's too thick.
It feels, but I've had thick whiskies from other hot places, so I don't know if that's.
It's good though. It's really,
Really
good.
good,
I
yeah.
really like the heat from
That's
it.
delicious. Very good. 10 out of 10. Well,
They all get 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 fun, buddy.
Get
Hi.
full Ralphie.
Over 5. at
Over
least.
5. Yeah, that's lovely. That's really nice. I like the intensity.
Yep.
Number 2.
Oh, that really reminds me of something.
Oh, that is really familiar.
That reminds me of something so much. It's not reminding me of a whiskey, it's reminding me of a
Windowing.
windowing.
Cleaning. Window cleaner.
It's
Yep.
reminding me of someone's house, but I can't think whose.
Not mine.
No.
Don't clean my windows enough.
No, like an old person's house that I know, maybe.
It's a wee bit Glenmorangie. It's got the light watery oranginess. It's fresher than that though.
It really reminds me of something. Yeah, it smells a bit like a malted barley vodka. Like it's got specifically the new, I think it's young.
Yes!
The
new
new-
oak
the
as
new-
well. Not just young spirit, new oak. Do you think?
Perfumey. It's smelling a bit like Linda's
Yeah,
original
yeah.
one.
It's
now.
also a little bit like a
Oh, that's so familiar.
it's a bit like a Loch Lomond as well. Cheers.
Sand. That's high alcohol as well, isn't it, David?
That's a wee bit tomatiny.
Oh yeah. I feel like that tomato's a good shout. I don't like the flavour of that as much.
It's bitterer.
Yeah, it's much more bitter.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think I like that better than the first. And that actually
Spiny. Like a cactus. Like a planty cactus.
I thought you meant like a backbone. Spiny.
Is your spiny backbone? Is your backbone spiny?
No, but it is a spine.
I'm thinking like bristles, like
Yeah, no, I got
spikes.
that afterwards when you said like a cactus. I was like, okay. I was like, why do you think it's like something's backbone?
Got you.
I get it now. Yeah, I get what you mean.
I said spiky.
You said spiny.
Did I?
We'll watch it back. And you said spiny.
The first time I said it, did I say spiny?
No, yeah, you said spiny, and I was
that's where
like,
you're like spiny like a backbone.
The taste on that is much nicer than the smell. The smell's fine. It's just nothing special. But the taste is lovely.
Quite thick again, but it is. I'm finding that quite bitter. That is like a tangerine now.
It is like a tangerine.
mean,
It's like you've eaten a tangerine whole, skin and all.
Definitely, because it's got a wee burst of juice.
The texture of that as well. Like I feel like I actually like biting into a whole tangerine.
Yeah,
It's also got a wee kind of thicker chocolate note as well.
yeah. That's nice. That's quite complex. That one that changes quite a lot. I feel like I'd want to sit down for a bit longer with that one. It's very bitter.
The aftertaste also has a tiny little bit of something that could be some kind of smoke,
Yes.
but not
Very subtle. For
very,
smoke,
very
tiny,
subtle.
tiny
Yeah.
bit. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Number 3. This is really, really dark in colour.
Really dark. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it looks like oily cola. Oh, that smells good. That smells like
Vanilla.
chocolate jam.
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting like, that's it. No, it's not got that much depth to it.
Yeah, a bit flat under that. Is it, oh shit, is this a Billy Walker creation? Or a Bendu?
A Bendu. I know, I was going to say Bendu. That makes me think of the Bendu.
Because that is this... It's quite oily looking, isn't it?
Yeah, which I don't think the Bendu is. I think the Bendu's a bit thinner
It's
than
quite
that.
thin looking.
But it is a bit jammy.
A bit jammy, but a bit empty then after that, yeah. Nice and sweet, then a bit flat.
I find that quite...
Plasticine. Right.
Oh no, I don't get that.
Get the end plasticine. Who you find out?
I don't know if my plasticine taste is the same as your plasticine taste.
Probably different plasticines.
Connoisseurs of plasticine.
Well, I know there was 8 years of health and safety regulations in between us.
Yeah, yeah.
So who knows what was in your plasticine versus my plasticine.
Sherry, by the sounds of things.
I know you weren't actually given plasticine.
I was just giving sherry to shut up.
PVA glue and sherry.
I'm not getting an awful lot on the taste of that at all. I'm getting fieriness and not a lot else.
It's nice,
You
but
want
it's
to try
a
with a
bit,
drop of water?
Thank you.
Yeah, like, I feel like, I don't know, am I just not, is it high alcohol and that's why I'm not getting much apart from fire?
I'm not finding it that high alcohol, to be honest. I'm finding
I
it.
found it fiery, but it's not like thick and like lovely like the other two. It's quite harsh.
I know, I'm really trying not to look at the colour. I think
I know, I'm probably
really,
judging the colour. I'm trying to not, I'll try not look at it, heat it up a wee bit.
I'm
and then-
proper sucked in by the colour. I think like it does surprise me. It does like influence me. One's still my favourite by far. Oh, that's got quite a... Oh. Quite a... Ooh, like
Yeah,
a
I'm just finding it quite,
dark, muddy.
but not round and soft like mud.
Not like a full
Like-
mud, a very watery mud.
It's like an angry mud.
It's definitely, I think that's definitely been in sherry cask. It's got some raisiny, plasticine stuff
I cannot get that. I cannot get the
Plasticine.
plasticine that I normally get with a sherry cask.
at the end. But it's absolutely less typical plasticine, so it might not be what you usually identify as that.
Bitter dark chocolate as well.
Bitter dark chocolate, yes, definitely sherry cask. So 3 has, I would bet my bum, I don't know how much I'd bet, but I'd bet my bum and more that is a sherry cask, for sure.
That's my least favourite so far. I think 2 is my favourite so far.
I think 2 might be my least favourite, to be honest.
Oh
I'm not-
really?
I found 2 really bitter
I
at the
like. I
end.
just find why would anyone like that? That number 3. I just
Really?
can't. Yeah. Oh no, I'm like not fire and nothing else. Fire and thinness.
Ah, that's got the dusty bit, number 2, I don't like.
That could be a Glen Talkers. Oh, see, I love 2.
Number
really good.
1. Fresh, bright, tropical.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that in there now.
Is yours, oh, you've not got any left.
Mine's got. I know I've drunk them all.
You can always put a bit more in to smell it.
Oh, I could do. I
Or
could
to
do. Do you want
taste
a
it,
bit
indeed.
more in? Well, we'll do number 4 first, and then
the
we'll
rest,
do
we
a
can always
recap
go
of the
back,
first
we can always
4,
go
will we?
back. So,
Oh my god, that's so good.
that smells nice.
It's very caramelly. I think that's sherry cask as
It's got a
well.
bit of smoke. I think that's got a bit of smoke.
It could do. I don't know.
A wee cheesy hint.
I wouldn't have said that if you hadn't said that, but it does have a fudgy thickness, which I often get in a smoky whiskey.
I'm getting a bit of like a savoury hint.
Oh, I don't get that. I get all like sweet
the smell.
caramel, like melted fudge.
Really? I'm getting
Custard.
salted caramel.
Yep,
But
definitely.
the salted is quite
Mild.
prominent for me.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's so weird.
I like that one.
I
Smells
like
good.
to smell this one. Mmm.
Not,
It's not got as much as I was expecting.
the smell's nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The smell of it reminds me of our bottling of the Glenallachie Octave
Yep.
cask. That like light custard sponge, like syrup sponge pudding.
I'm finding it much more salty than that. I get that one.
It's salty on the taste actually.
Yeah, salt. I'm getting that. I'm really salty in the smell.
Swirl it all around, you get much more of that custard. Like at the front of your mouth.
I find that even a wee bit empty. That one. I think 1 was such a banger
Oh,
for me.
2 for me. But 1 and 2 were both really good. The smell of this is lovely, but the taste is not quite matching up for me.
I think so. Maybe with water, it might.
Oh! Oh my god, plasticine on the aftertaste when you breathe back out again. That's definitely sherry cask of some kind. Like that. And you get plasticine.
But yeah, yeah.
It's like
yeah.
really like mouth coating.
I'm getting a bit soapy.
Yeah, wee bit soapy.
much nicer with water.
Floral,
yeah.
blossomy,
like honeysuckle and really
yes,
sweet,
honeysuckle,
really
some kind of
sweeter
blossom
up front with some water.
but thinner, which it
But
would be with
thinner,
water. But
yeah.
yeah, it's much more delicate, that one.
Yep, one's still in the lead for me, going in very strong. But I do like 4's nice. I would say 1 and 3, then 2 and 4 for me. Well, I want to go back to 2.
3 is my worst.
4's gotten a bit more cream.
Really, really weird flavour in 2 now. Sorry. If you go between the 2.
This is my 1.
Oh
this is my 2.
no! Go between 1 and 2 and tell me what you smell.
Oh wow, 2's gotten a lot more caramelised.
Oh.
That one smells sour, more sour.
Yes.
You're not liking it now because it's sour.
It's there's something in between the 2 of them that smells like bins.
Oh.
I shouldn't have said that. Maybe bin bags though. When I go from 1 straight into 2, I get vinegary bins. Which is probably a weird thing for a Scottish accent to say.
Vinegary bins.
Vinegary bins. I wonder what's going to come up there more.
As a translation, vinegary bins. Are we locking in final guesses now, or we do it at the very end?
Oh my god. I think if we get all the way to the end we won't remember anymore.
So 1 we're thinking maybe bourbon, maybe smaller cask, maybe cask strength.
Yep. 2...
Inkling of tropical, inkling of grain. You think possibly tropical, I think it could be a grain.
I did say grain first, but now on the taste I don't think it's grain.
Or we've put those bits out to be mentioned.
Yes.
So we have covered those ones.
What was the one, which one did I think was Manachmori?
1.
Was that 1? Number 2 I think is Tomatiny or Loch Lomondie.
I would totally agree with Tomatiny or Loch Lomondie. It's got more of a bitter flavour too, which I often don't like.
Number 3 I find is just angry at me. And I'm not sure, I think that must be quite young, and I feel like the colour is a lie.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's virgin oak.
Could be.
Could be virgin oak, because young virgin oak lots of colour really quick.
Not spicy enough. No,
I
not
find
flavourful enough.
Not flavourful enough.
Like spice, not alcohol spice,
yeah.
but like wood spice.
Yeah, it's not deep enough, it's just like
Yeah.
sharp and angry and bitter at me.
Which seems young and yeah.
Yeah, and number 4, really, really light, candy, flossy.
3 I'm going for a Speyside, cherried Speyside.
Do you think?
Yeah.
See, you're really enjoying that, and I'm like angry bitterness.
It is a bit like, I could get it's a wee bit, it could be a blend. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a blend.
Maybe.
Yeah, 4.
I just find it so simple and so only angry at me with no nice notes.
I've got a first nice sherry note, but then it does go a bit like...
And then 4, what were your thoughts on 4? I think that's like I think that might be a refill cask from Speyside. Or did I say sherry as well? I think it's sherry. It's got an aftertaste of sherry, but it could be like a refill because it's really subtle and light.
And a Speyside style, I think I would agree with that.
Speyside style, really, really light. Yep.
Cool.
And on that cliffhanger, we're going to leave it there for today. Come back next time for the final 4 drams and for the reveal. In the meantime, subscribe and you can follow us on social media at The Grail Tastings.
Vinegar bins. That sounds like a name. Vinegar bins.
The next person we don't like that comes into the shop gets called Vinegar Bins.